Hey Internet, it's Paul with the Magic Word.
And Diego here.
And we're going to be doing the Commander 15 blue and red deck this time. And who's the general for that?
Oh boy, the first legendary we have for that is Mizzix of the Izmagnus. Whoa, what a name. Costs 1 blue, 1 red, and 2 to cast it for a 2/2 legendary Goblin Wizard. It says whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell with converted mana cost greater than the number of experience counters you have, you get an experience counter. Ooh, that's pretty good early game because you can start casting small things and build it up and build it up.
Yeah.
Instants and sorcery spells you cast cost 1 less for each experience counter you have. Ooh.
So she kind of feeds off herself.
Right.
She needs higher and higher cost of card to get experience counters, but then she makes them cheaper anyway.
And the best thing about that, for all you blue players out there, since there's no way to get rid of the experience counters, they stay on. So even if they kill her and she comes right back, it'll still have the benefits for your future spells. So that's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Next we have Mizzix Mastery, a red sorcery that costs 1 red and 3. It says exile target card that's an instant or sorcery from your graveyard. For each card exile this way, copy it. And you may cast the copy without paying its mana cost. Exile Mizzix Mastery. And here's the good part. You can overload it, guys, for 3 red and 5, making it 8. So you can just do that to your entire graveyard. Pretty much play out your entire graveyard.
So you just recast your whole graveyard.
That is insane.
All the instants and sorceries.
Wow.
Whew.
That's definitely a great card right there. Most definitely.
So the next card is the Mystic Confluence. It costs 3 and 2 blue. It's an instant. As with the other Confluences, you can choose 3 modes, and you can choose any of them as many. Well, you can repeat them up to 3 times. So the first mode is counter target spell unless its controller pays 3. The second is return a creature to its owner's hand. And the third is draw a card.
Oh, wow, that's pretty good. Instant speed, too. I think that's pretty good.
Yeah.
For what it is. Feels like the whole cryptic command of the set in a way.
Kind of.
In a way. It's pretty good. It's got a lot of value to it, and you can't really lose with that.
You can make someone have to pay 9 to counter. Otherwise, there's less countered.
Oh my god.
That's so much.
That's disgusting. Yeah, all that for 5 mana? That's pretty disgusting. We go to our next card, which is Rite of the Raging Storm for 2 red and 3 to cast. Enchantment. It says creatures named Lightning Rager can't attack you or planeswalkers you control. What is that getting at? Well, at the beginning of each player's upkeep, that player puts a 5/1 red elemental creature token named Lightning Rager onto the battlefield. It has trample, haste, and at the beginning of the end step, sacrifice it. Yes, sacrifice it. So that's what it was getting at. You're kind of giving them stuff, but they can't hit you with it.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So you play the Lightning Rager, and then all your opponents have to beat each other up with them, or not.
Right. You're getting caught. You're not getting caught in the crossfire.
But you're not getting hit no matter what.
That's good. Well, there you go. Ooh, I like this card. Seal of the Guild Pack for a 5 casting artifact. As Seal of the Guild Pack enters the battlefield, choose 2 colors. Ooh. Each spell you cast costs 1 less to cast for each of the chosen colors it is. Ooh, that's great. Good for multicolors, obviously. So I think that's a pretty good card to put in most multicolored commander decks.
Yeah, so Mizzix, who costs 2 and a blue and a red, would cost just a blue and a red after you play this.
Wow, that is good. That's pretty good stuff right there. What's not to like about that card, right? What's the next card, Paul?
It's Aether Snatch.
Snatch.
So It costs 4 and 2 blue. It's an instant. Gain control of target spell. You may choose a new target for it. Otherwise, it just comes into play under your control. So if it's a spell, you change the target. I mean, if it's a sorcery or instant, you change the target. Otherwise, if it's a creature, artifact, planeswalker, it just becomes yours.
That's like a much better commandeer.
Yeah.
I like that. In fact, it costs less than commandeer. I believe commandeer costs 7. This costs 6.
Yeah.
And this is just amazing.
It's about time they printed something better than commandeer, because that's been a while. That's an old card.
It's been a while. Yes, it has. All right, we get to the second legendary of the deck, which is Arjun of the Shifting Flame. Costs 4 colorless, 1 blue and red for legendary Sphinx Wizard. It has flying for 5/5. It says when you cast a spell, put the cards in your hand on the bottom of your library in any order, then draw that many. Now, why the heck would you want to do that? Oh my goodness.
If you just really want to play all the spells in your deck, you just keep cycling through everything. I don't know.
Whoa. That's a mind moil on a stick.
Yeah, I'm not really sure.
I don't know what to say about that
what
card.
exactly you're gonna do with this guy, but you can go crazy with him.
I think so. First of all, your hand's not going to get dumped to your graveyard, so it's always cycling stuff. It's like an Infinite Teferi's puzzle box almost, constantly. So that's okay. Just don't do that against Nekuzar, because you're really asking for it. Next card is
Gigantoplasm.
There you go. Sorry. Gigantoplasm.
Blue and 3, and it's a shapeshifter. When it enters the battlefield, you can have it be a copy of another creature. So it's just like clone. But in addition to its cloning, it gains the ability pay X, and the creature's base power and toughness becomes XX.
Ooh.
So you can clone something, and then if you have a bunch of extra mana at the end of turn or something like that, you just make yours a lot bigger than the cloned card.
Well, it's a clone with benefits. I like that.
Yeah, I guess so.
That's pretty good. We get to the next one. I think you kind of like this card too, Paul.
Yes, it's the Illusionary Ambusher.
Ooh, boy.
Meow. It's 4 colorless and 1 blue for a cat illusion.
Cat illusion.
It costs 4. It's a 4/1 cat illusion with flash.
Cat illusion.
And when it is dealt damage, you draw that many cards. So,
wow,
when someone's attacking you
with a fat ass thing,
you play your cat illusion. In the way, the cat takes all the damage, and then you get to draw that many cards.
You throw that cat in the way, and you collect. Meow, meow. Wow.
Meow.
Next one, Meteor Blast for 3 red and X sorcery. Meteor Blast deals 4 damage to each of the X target creatures and or players. Ooh, talk about spreading the fun there.
Yeah.
On blasting things. That's a cool card. I like that. And just imagine you could hit a lot of things with that thing. So that's a typical burn spell, but a little bit much better because it does more X targets with the 4 damage for each of those. That's pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah. It's interesting.
It's much different than most things, and it almost reminds me of Mizzix Mortars or something like that.
Yeah.
Anyway, when you overload it, but it seems a little bit more better because you don't have to overload and all that stuff. But what the heck? Next card is Mirror Match. Oh boy, have I heard that many times! But it's on a card now. 2 blue and 4 for an instant. Cast Mirror Match only during the Declare Blocker step. For each creature attacking you or a planeswalker you control, put a token as a copy of that creature onto the battlefield, blocking that creature. Exile those tokens at the end of combat. Ooh, I like that. Hello, blue with that one. And just imagine, when you clone the ones that you're blocking with, which makes clones of them pretty much when you're blocking, just imagine the enter the battlefield effects. You might get something worthwhile with that as well.
Yeah, you might be able to just take out all their attackers with a copy of all their attackers.
Right. That's pretty good. Oh, I'm a fan of that card. That's pretty good. Well, looks like that seals the deal with those new cards from that deck list. What did you think of that, huh?
I thought it was okay. A lot of tricky blue stuff, a lot of powerful red spells.
Cat Illusion. Gotta love that one.
Yeah.
Meow. Yes. I'm sorry. I just like saying that. I like that card a lot. But anyways, I think that's it for that deck.
See you next time.
Bye-bye.